Good morning. Welcome. Happy Sunday. It is 111. It is the 11th of January, 2026. And to be honest with you, I hadn't planned on doing a video for this portal, but as Spirit does, they nudge me. And last night, after a beautiful session, I was kind of doing my own kind of, meditation and coming out of that energy. And Spirit brought me this, that we would be here today together, and I would be doing this portal video for all of you. So this is going to be a general message for everyone. So I will not be pulling cards for those of you used to me going live and pulling cards. Take what resonates. We are going to talk about the numerology of 111, which is a powerful symbol of Archangel Metatron, who is connected to the master number 11, and also my guide who informs me in the work that I do. So I'm definitely feeling like it was his nudge that brought us together today. But also 111 in numerology is all about new beginnings and spiritual awakening and co-creating your reality. And so that's what we're going to dive into today. I've actually I was putting away card decks the other day, and this one was jumping out at me like it really wanted to speak. It really wanted to bring forth a message. So I used it for the weekend card that I do in Guidance 311, the group on Facebook. So if you're not part of that, you might want to head over there. So I will do that reveal later this afternoon. But I'm also going to use that deck as the main message for this inspiration, this message that Spirit wants to bring through. So a little housekeeping, because I feel like it's important. We are moving into this fire horse year. So fire signs, I feel like, are really going to be ramped up this year. So if you're a fire sign, I feel like there's going to be a lot of things in your life that shift and change in a positive way, because you kind of been through it with the shedding of the skin of whatever form that took last year. So I'm doing the Integrated Energy Therapy Certification Weekend in March. If that's something you're called to, it is an in-person event. I do live in a city where there are a couple of hotels. We also have many Airbnbs, and this time of year, they're very economical because I'm in what's called the Finger Lakes region, and right now it's kind of the off season, right? Nobody wants to be on the water when it's this cold. So that's there. And then also in April, we will start the 5D Awakening course for those of you who really want to kind of do what I do or be in connection to Spirit the way that I am, whether you share it or not. So that's all in the event section of my website. I do want to just let you know, you're sharing my first cup of coffee with me, so it may feel like I'm a little out of sorts, and that's probably why, because I haven't had enough coffee yet. So good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this live or on the replay. I truly appreciate you being here. So that's the, oh, no, that is not all the housekeeping. I am so excited. I got to take the glasses off. You've got to be able to see me. I am so excited. I feel like I'm back, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Facebook that I've not been live on in a good 6 to 8 months. I can go live in my group, so I will be doing that more. I was able to do the verification on Facebook. Yes, it's a check mark, and yes, you have to pay for it, but they have to allow you to, right? It's not something that like everybody can just go and do, especially if you've had the problems I've had with the hacking and the people trying to take my page over. I mean, I had, people trying to be administrators on my page. I had no idea who they were. So it's been a thing this past year, me and Facebook and just trying to keep my page. I feel like we're there. I have the blue check mark. If you go to Melissa, I think it's, let's look. So it is Melissa Watkins, Guidance 311. That is my business page on Facebook. That's where I'm live right now. And then my personal page. I've been verified for a while, but it was the business page that I was not able to get verified because of this hack person, administrator, bot farm trying to steal my thunder, right? So I'm really excited. So I feel like this year is really starting off strong with the support from Spirit and the support from all of you. So hello, stranger. Hello. So yes, I feel like we are back into receiving messages from Spirit like this, and not randomly, but definitely with a little warning, right? Little notice. So stay, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, so you get the notification when I'm going live, and also on my Facebook business page. If you like the page, you'll also get the notification when I set up, they become events when I set up the stream for the live. So yeah, you can get all that information and be prepared. So if you're someone that really does value the messages coming through me, definitely like, subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook business page. And so I really thought I'd be stepping away from Facebook, if you want to know the truth, which is why this past year YouTube has really been my go-to, because I've been able to. But I guess I'm not going to be stepping away like I thought, because every time I thought I'll shut the page down, I'll just, quietly move away completely. I just was never able to. Like, I always felt like, nope, stay a little longer, keep it going a little longer. And I guess now I know why, because Spirit's like, it's coming. You're going to be okay. We got you, right? So this portal, let's talk about this portal. And this might have happened in some area in your life where you thought, I'm going to walk away from that relationship. I'm going to walk away from that situation. And Spirit's like, hang on, hang in. We got you. Right. So I feel like what needed to be shed got shedded. And then anything that you didn't, maybe it needed some space, which I feel like I needed. I needed space, not from Facebook, but from maybe that urgency I was feeling to like always be live or always be. So I've done way more recorded videos this past year. So I got more comfortable with that. So I do feel like it was definitely a learning curve for sure, but I am excited to be back. I know, Karen, we all have our preferences for sure. So that could be why Spirit was like, no, you can't leave completely, right? So yeah, some people only want to do, and they're only on YouTube, and some people only want to do Facebook and they're only on Facebook. It's good, right? I'm trying to accommodate everybody, but and it's really cool with the streaming service. I can go live on both pages at the same time. So we're good. We're good. Hey, Debbie, welcome. Good morning, dear Cynthia. How are you, honey? All right. So yes, this 111 portal that I was called to do this video that I didn't really expect, because again, it came out of nowhere. To be honest with you, I don't even think I'd been following the date. I really hadn't been following the date all that closely. So did it sneak up on me? I think I can say it did. All right. So with that being said, let me share something with you since we're live, since you're my friends. We do this Chinese auction or, game at Christmas where you bring a very inexpensive gift and then you go around the room. And so my mother had this cup and it had like tea in it and it had a cellophane wrapper. Like it was, one of those gifts you would grab for like a teacher or something, right? And they weren't going to put it in the game because they didn't think they needed it. My mom kind of got extra gifts. Well, I showed up and I totally forgot about the game, so I didn't have anything. So they put this little gift in the game, and my sister was like, "Well, nobody's going to want that," and I was like, "Damn, I want that!" Like even before the game started. So I got the cup that I wanted, and it says, if you watched my story last week on my personal page, I actually posted it because it says, "Don't underestimate the value of doing nothing." And I think sometimes we need that reminder. And it was one of the things that actually I talked about quite a bit yesterday in my session was how striving and driving is the program that we'd been given. And it's like we have to unlearn that program. And so being reminded that sitting down and doing something you enjoy is actually what brings the manifestation in. And sometimes that can be really, really hard when you're in a boat, right? You don't know where the money's coming from, or you don't know if that opportunity is going to pan out, or you're just feeling not safe and stable. Like, how do you find joy when you're feeling so, right? Worried, anxious, scared, fearful. Um, and that's where the doing nothing comes into play. So if you're in that boat, do nothing, go take a nap, read a book that's going to take you into a whole nother realm, a whole nother situation, like into the fantasy world of a book, right? A story. So, okay, that's my PSA for today. Oh, congratulations to Stacy and her daughter. That's awesome. That's so awesome. All right. So we're going to start with the Divine Masters mega deck that I have by Kyle Gray that incorporates the 22 Archangels also. So he has two decks, the Divine Masters and then the 22 Archangels. And I've combined them into a mega deck to see who wants to be here and has a message for this portal. And I just had two literally fly out. Did you see that? And we had one Ascended Master and one Angel. So I'm really looking forward to, interesting. This is so interesting. So I've already said Metatron, right? I already said Archangel Metatron was here with the number 11. And then I actually used, when I sat down to get prepared, and it's now 11:11. Look at that. It's 11:11. To prepare for this video, I actually used the Archangel Sandalphon Bronze Earth Star Chakra Spray by Color Healing Spray by Amanda Ellis. So I actually used the Sandalphon spray to bring us the message. And they're here. Look at this, Metatron and Sandalphon coming together. So for those of you who don't know, Metatron and Sandalphon are actually twins. They're twins. So they're bringing in sacred connection. So this 1-1 portal is bringing you into sacred connection, which I was feeling. So the word that I got this morning when I was kind of tuning into what I would be talking about was interconnectedness, how we are all interconnected. So yes, this 1-1-1 portal will bring you some new beginning. It can help you to manifest more easily, but it's really bringing you synchronicity. It's really bringing you divine connection, that sacred connection to your divinity. And so today, oh, Karen, that's so cool. I did not know that. So today, calling on Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon, I feel like would be very beneficial for those of you who are feeling lost. You're feeling in despair. You're feeling like you don't have anyone. You feel isolated in some way. Because they really are in this portal helping you to connect into the divine. So this would be a good day for maybe beginning a meditation practice or strengthening your meditation practice or getting back to a meditation practice, whether it's the walking meditation, it's the guided meditation, it is, whatever meditation looks like for you. Because they are trying to help you feel, hear, see, and know the messages that they have for you. What would be the best way forward? And not only that, but they want to bring you the synchronicities, right? They want to bring you the opportunities. They want to bring you into connection with the right people, the right situations, right? So synchronicity, not coincidence, right? This isn't happenstance. Synchronicity is very divinely guided situations, opportunities, meetings, unexpected blessings that are coming into you. And that's what this 1-1-1 portal is bringing you through Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron. All right. Hold that thought because I want to go get the book. And the book is in the other box, which is the container for the 22 archangels. So you're gonna get to see lots of me. Hold on. We're live, people. Okay, so this would be the 22 Kyle Gray. This is the other part of the mega deck, which is where I keep the books for both of the decks. So there it is. The Divine Master stuff. All right, so I'm gonna need stronger glasses because so it's so funny. I have my contacts in, so when I'm looking at the computer, I need one reader strength, and when I'm actually reading, I need another reader strength. Welcome to my 50s, people. Welcome to my 50s. All right. So yes, I actually want to read the description of Metatron and Sandalphon because I feel like there's some of you will want that or will resonate with it. Archangel Metatron and Sandalphon are twin flame, twin brother, high vibrational angelic beings who understand what it's like to be human and angelic. Both of them once walked the earth as living humans, and because of their deep spiritual knowledge and connection to Source, at the end of their human lives, they ascended to angelic status in the heavens. Metatron's name means the throne next to God, and he is the Archangel of Ascension. Therefore, he is particularly drawn to this time when humanity has the opportunity to move beyond old ways of being and fear-based limitations and into a new way of living and loving. Sandalphon's name means co-brother, which refers to the fact that he is Metatron's energetic twin. He is the angel who helps us establish a heavenly connection. When these archangels come together, they establish a bridge between heaven and earth so that we can understand the interconnectedness of all things. So this actually brings me to the other part of the message that I was getting intuitively, the download that I was receiving this morning about coming on here and doing this 111 portal video. That this year, there's going to be a lot of guidance, downloads in these portals, whether it's the numerological portals or it is the portals that we have in different planetary alignments, right? Not an astrologer, definitely go check out. I would. I really like Steve Judd, and I really like Pam. Hold on, let me get her name because I really like her. Her videos are longer. Like if you like it quick and succinct, you want Steve Judd. If you like the explanation, Pam Gregory. And they're both out of the UK. So something about the energy over there, which we've always known, right? So the downloads and the information and the feelings and all the stuff that's going to be coming in this Fire Horse year is going to be surrounded around unity consciousness, right? So if you've been following me or you've been in any of my classes in the last decade, I've talked about how in 1987 we had the harmonic convergence and how 2012 was the portal of things starting to shift into out of competition and patriarchy and into unity consciousness and more divine feminine energy being the primary energy, right? The overarching energy. And so that's what I'm feeling for this portal, that a lot of that energy is coming through. This more unity consciousness of coming together. So for some of you, synchronicity up will have to do with your psychic senses, really being able to get into connection with the divine more strongly through the psychic senses you already have available to you, but also other psychic senses now coming online. And so for many of you, there could be a lot of physical changes, right? Needing to eat more cleanly, getting more exercise. I actually have just really gotten back into my exercise, my walking regimen that has always been the core of my exercise. Eating cleanly, exercising, your meditation practice being more primary in your life, not so happenstance or secondary, but something that you feel like you have to put on the top of your list of things you do daily. Part of your daily practices, we brush our teeth, we take our shower, we make sure we eat, and meditation is going to be really like right, up there with those important things. And so, yes, I feel like this unity consciousness through this today, this portal of the 111, for many, there's going to be this effect going forward from this portal of being able to get into now connection with your heart and the divine through your heart chakra, dropping down into your heart more and living out of that space, making choices and decisions from that heart center, not the egoic mind, right? So that ego of the fear-based fight or flight, that reptilian brain, is going to, you're going to be able to quiet that down more. And I feel like this portal, this is bringing in these energies to help support you and to help you to do that, especially for those of you who have struggled with any kind of meditation or not letting the anxiety or the fear be the predominant energy that kind of informs your decisions or is your go-to, honestly, is your go-to. So, the other thing that they're bringing you is the understanding lessons. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of aha moments in the next 4 to 6 weeks where things that happened in 2025 and prior, I would say the last decade, all of a sudden you're going to understand why you went through that or why that happened, what it gave you internally and also externally, what it didn't give you internally and externally, and why, right? So a lot of epiphanies and light bulb moments are going to be coming in the next 4 to 6 weeks to help you understand. And they're coming from Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon to help you really understand why I had to go through that, why my life had to implode, right? Why I had to lose that, why I had to pivot in that way. Whatever, this is coming, I mean, and this is going to come across the board for all of you, right? This will be relationship, this will be career, this will be family members, this will be situations, this will be goals. This is all the big stuff in your life, right? The important people, the important situations, and the important desires. So this is what I'm feeling this portal is going to help you do. Really help you shift that awareness so that now you're like, now I know why that couldn't work out the way I wanted it to, or why that goal maybe wasn't big enough, right? Because I achieved it really early on. I've been kind of lost, for maybe the past, 6 months. I haven't really known where to go or what to do because that thing that I really, 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 really always wanted, like it fell into my lap and it wasn't what I thought it was, right? That spirit's way of saying, okay, you were on a road and now we're taking you to the next road over here where now it's going to be better, right? Now it's going to be better. And that's one of the things that when you're on this journey of really getting into connection with source, with your higher self, with spirit, they're always taking you to the next thing. They're always getting you out of your comfort zone and into the new, right? Into the new, on the new step, whatever that looks like, right? And you have to be on that platform for a while where you're learning and you're evolving and you're growing and you're assimilating, right, into that new frequency. Because each step is a frequency, right? We're in a vibrational universe. We are frequency. And so now every platform that you're reaching, it's a new frequency, and we have to be on it for a while to really embody that frequency and learn it so that we can then use it, right? And that takes time. And for some people, it takes more time than others. For some people, it might take months or a year. And for some people, it takes 3 years or 5 years. And, for those of us that are really stubborn, it takes a decade. It just is what it is, right? And so I just don't want you to feel like this portal is anything to be afraid of, because I just feel like what's coming through is hope. The Archangel Hope is coming through. So she's bringing, good morning, Colleen, authentic reclamation. It's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. And so this is the year, and this is the portal that's starting it. There are parts of yourselves that you lost, whether they were fractured off by trauma and drama, or they were stolen very early on from you by people who were selfish, honestly. They had their own agenda. But hope is coming through this portal to help you to know that what you've been through is over, and it's okay to plan for the next, that it's okay to have hope, right? So again, I want to go to the book. So these are both Kyle Gray decks, and this one is the 22 Archangels Oracle, and we're going to go to, look at that. I opened it right to the page. She's here. She's here with us. I love it. I love my pat. I was going to say my job. This is not my job, right? This is my calling, right? I love it. Hope is a part of a holy trinity of divine feminine angels alongside faith and charity. As the divine counterpart of Gabriel, she is dedicated to healing, growth, and emergence, to help us recover any lost aspects of ourselves and restore our faith in who we are and what we can do. She reminds us that as a child of God, we are loved beyond measure. We haven't been forgotten, and love isn't something we have to long for. It's our inheritance. In times gone by, and I feel like this really says better what I actually just said about reclaiming yourself. You've had your innocence infiltrated, and when you've been hurt, betrayed, silenced, and let down, you've left behind fragments of your soul. In order to fit into the boxes and needs of the world, you've also left behind your gifts, your talents, and even your softness. You've had to dull your sparkle, but you're not here to conform to anyone else's standards, and you're here to be wholly and fully yourself. Wholly and fully yourself, and that's what this portal is helping you do. All these speckles of your shininess are waiting to be reclaimed now. Take the time to ask yourself what you really long for. Let this part of yourself come to the forefront of your life, and little by little, it will become your reality. The gifts and talents that you have previously written off are waiting to be brought into reality, and only you can do it. Today, angels are gathering around you, holding you, and lifting you up. It's time to reclaim your gifts, talents, and story. It's time to be the light you were born to be. And that's what hope is bringing you. And also, I feel like it's also a validation that the divine feminine energy is, we are bringing it in, that it is coming into our experience. So hope, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon are coming through this portal to help support you. And so call on them with whatever you're going through right now. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, that's the time frame I think I feel for this portal to really revamp you energetically and bring to you people and situations and resources and opportunities and all the things, maybe not all at once, but some vestiges in the beginning, 111, the beginning of this road that you're going to be on this year, of whatever it is you're reclaiming, whatever it is that is flowing back into your experience, some part of you, some part of your story, some part of your gifts and your talents. That's what this year is all about. Getting into connection with your higher self, with yourself, with who you are, who you came to be. And a lot of that was taken from you very early on. Parts of you were stolen. Consciously or unconsciously from the people in your life. Not everybody's nefarious, not everybody's out to hurt you, but unconscious sometimes can be just as devastating that they're doing things than people who are consciously doing it. And I feel like there's going to be also, for those people who did it unconsciously, some kind of awareness through your growth and evolution, and you dropping that story away or that trauma away or releasing whatever it is you need to release. Through that releasing, it may help them. And I feel like it, on some level, it will help them to understand more of who you are and their part in what you've had to deal with, what you've had to overcome. And so there may be some reconnection energetically and even physically with people in your life that maybe haven't been there in the way that you wanted them to be. And when we're raising our frequency, the people that are around us that truly love us, family, very close friends, people that have been in our lives for maybe our whole life, right? When you're doing your work and you're stepping on your path and you are reclaiming yourself and you are healing and you are releasing, it helps to also pull them up, to help them also. So them being connected into your energy, right? And you're raising your frequency, right? It's like this effect of like you are pulling them along, right? And so even though that space between the two of you may not change, maybe you're still not in connection the way you want to be, or maybe not even speaking physically, like you're not even in physical connection. They're somewhere off in the distance over here doing their thing and you're over here, but energetically, right? You're helping them to elevate, and that can bring people back into your life. Now, for those of you who are really wanting that romantic connection, I'm not saying that will happen in the next 4 to 6 weeks, right? When you have a romantic partner that you're not into connection with, there's a reason, right? No matter how intense that connection was, really look at, where are they energetically? Only those partners who have healed and released, those are the only types of reconnections that are going to work. But if they're just coming back because they feel your energy and it's shifted and they want back on that train, right? But they've not done anything. They're still in the place that they were in energetically, financially, mentally, emotionally. That's not for you. All you can do is pray for them and let them go with light and love. All right. So I don't want to give any false hope to anybody who's really in the depths of despair about a relationship, because I've been there and I would have taken any little hope you would have given me. I went through 2 years of hell and I know what that's like. And I don't want to give any false hope, especially if it's someone who emotionally abused you, mentally abused you, physically abused you, energetically abused you, financially abused you. They haven't changed. But they may feel your energy shift and they want back. And you're going to have to be strong and see that for what it is. Okay. Still drinking the coffee. I think I want to go to, I told you I was going to be using this deck because this was the one that called me the other day when I was over there putting things away. It felt like it had a message. So I think we're going to go there next. All right. And see what Spirit wants to bring with this message. Oh, this is the Guardian Angel Messages by Radley Valentine. I really like this deck. Now that I can go live, there'll be decks that I haven't used in a while that I'll be using. No, Cynthia, that's beautiful. We can't take on their shadows. That's perfect. Yes, exactly. Like if they've not done their own shadow work, then all you can do is keep praying for them and sending them that energy. Karen, stop looking in my window. All right. I feel like I'm okay. I'm going to clear this. Oh, that one literally fell. All right. I guess we're starting with this one. 10 of Air. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So yes. So we said the 111 portal is bringing new beginnings, prosperity, abundance, manifestation ability. But before we can have that, 10 of air, endings, recovery, freedom. So I'm feeling like, so we're in a 1 year of the fire horse, but the energy of the year of the fire horse doesn't start until the end of February. So maybe that's why I'm feeling this like 4 to 6 weeks, because that's what's happening. For those of you who really haven't put something down, you really haven't walked away from something that has stabbed you in the back, hurt you, betrayed you. And again, we love hard, right? We are empaths, right? We want to help the brokenness. We want to change the situation. It's just who we are. But I feel like for some of you, there are things that are needing to end completely. And for some of you, you've been aware of it and it's been coming and you've been doing it in increments. And for some of you, something's going to get revealed quickly. And it's like you're going to cut it off quickly. So there's like these two camps. Those of you who have been feeling it and you've been maybe tiptoeing away or taking small steps, bigger steps are going to be happening. Where the ending is here. You're walking away, you're taking back your power. And for some of you, this betrayal is going to get revealed so that you can walk away. Because I do feel like there's situations in your life or a situation in your life where something has felt a little off. Couldn't really put your finger on it. Almost didn't want to believe it because this person's very important to you, or the situation or the relationship is maybe very long-standing, whatever it is. But it's like you can't unsee something in the next 4 to 6 weeks. You can't unsee something. Awesome, Darlene. Welcome. I hope things are well. All right. All right. Next card fell literally as I was. Oh, next two cards. Yeah. 9 of water. It's because the wisdom is coming through, your wisdom, your innate wisdom. It's like you've in your past life or in your early life, you've had this situation happen before. It's like the pattern is being revealed to you. There's a pattern ending in your life around relationships and people and situations. And it's interesting that on the 9 of water, she's actually blowing. So I actually thought this was an air card until I looked at the 9 of water. So interesting that on the 10 of air, we have swords. And on the 10 of water, we have air. But your wisdom. This is what this portal's bringing you, your connection to the divine, to your divinity, to your wisdom, your innate wisdom, being able to get into connection with your Akash, your ultra major chakra opening. And so I want to give you some information on the ultra major chakra, because interestingly enough, I actually have a spray for the ultra major. It's actually the very first one I ever bought from amandaellis.co.uk. Teal. So if you're being drawn to the teal color or blues, now you know why. Interestingly enough, it's the color I wore today. Interesting. See, Spirit knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Ultra major chakra. And then we're going to spray it. The ultra major chakra, also known as the mouth of God or ascension chakra, is located at the base of the skull and serves as a bridge between spiritual and physical realms. It is believed to enhance intuition, clarity, and spiritual connection, playing a crucial role in personal and spiritual development. Access to Akashic records. This chakra is believed to connect individuals to the Akashic records, which contains the knowledge of all events and experiences. The healing properties enhances clarity and intuition. When balanced, it improves mental clarity and sharpen intuition. It supports your nervous system health. It is located near the brainstem, links to the nervous system, aiding in healing neurological disorders. The crystals you can use to help are blue lace chalcedony, blue lace chalcedony. Physical symptoms when it's out of balance is dizziness and headaches. It's difficulty in accessing intuition or spiritual insights. By understanding and working with the ultra major chakra, individuals can enhance their spiritual growth and connection to the higher consciousness. And to be honest with you, I think that was one of the reasons that I actually bought the spray. I'd been watching Amanda for probably a year and never really purchased any of her products or anything, but she had sprayed this spray on camera and I felt it. And I was like, oh, I need that, because I knew there was something there that I was needing. So I had imbalance, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to use this for everyone today for some ultra major balancing, helping you to access your innate wisdom in the Akashic records. And just take a moment, breathe that in, feel the energy of it. Feel the energy. Yeah, that's what this portal is bringing you. An ultra major chakra activation. And so your ability to access your innate wisdom or going to your Akash, whether you're recognizing that's what you're doing or not, I feel like the claircognizance of knowing that you know, but you don't know how you know, this is how you know it's coming through your ultra major chakra in this year. Yeah, because it is time. This was the other card that came right out, was the Eight of Earth. Education, focus, details. This is the year. This is the year that you're coming online and you are learning. And through this ability to get into connection, that's going to also bring you what you need, the resource that you need, the opportunity that you need. You know, when you're spiritually awakening, it's really hard to hold down like a 9-to-5 job. It's really hard to be in the physical world when you're spiritually ascending. And I feel like this Eight of Earth is letting you know that as you're ascending, as you're evolving, as you're growing through this portal, after this portal, allow in the opportunities and allow in the resource, because I feel like it's going to start flowing in to help you to stay on this path, to stay in this journey, to stay learning and living your purpose is what I'm hearing. Learning and living your purpose. Oh, that's wonderful, Cynthia. That's wonderful. That information just answered a question about the chakra. Been getting sensations in that area. Thank you, Spirit. And Melissa, you're very welcome. All right. Let's see what else wants to come out. Page of Air. Truthful, analytical, outspoken. Yeah, you're taking back your voice. You're taking this ultra major chakra activation. It's going to help you be able to be in connection with your wisdom in the way that it's going to allow you to then speak your truth. And so people may feel like you're getting more outspoken. And it's not that you're getting more outspoken. It's just that you're speaking your truth in a way that they can't unhear it. They can't unhear it. They want to. They want you to go back in that box they had you in. They want you to stay safe. They want you to stay small. And this is not the year for that. This page of air, you're stepping into your power. The sword of truth. That's what this sword is making me feel. The sword of truth. So that's the piece that's really going to annoy them. That the truth that you're speaking, they can't discount. They can't manipulate. Because you're not speaking the truth from that fear place, right? You're not bringing the fear energy with your truth. You've dropped down into your heart, or you're going to be dropping down into your heart and speaking from that place. Whether they like what you're saying or not, they can at least receive it. They can hear it in a way that they've never heard it before, because when it was coming at them through your fear, through your egoic mind, they could discount it. They could manipulate it. They could throw it back in your face. But when it's the truth that is innate, the wisdom coming out of your heart, and you're speaking from that place, they're not going to know what to do with that. And so for those of you that are really letting go, releasing, walking away from, moving on from, it is going to be kind of a final, because this ability to now drop down into your heart and to connect into your innate wisdom, that can't be discounted, and that can't be negated, and that can't be argued with. And for some of you, you're not even going to have to push them away. I feel like they're going to run away, because you're not that person that they could cajole. They could massage the truth with. They could lie by omission. Nope. You're now stepping into this ability to be innately happy. And it's through that being able to dream a new dream and have the happiness come. It's going to come through you. It's in your auric field. They're going to feel it. And that's, for some, it's going to be so uncomfortable that they are going to just move away. Like all of a sudden they're not calling you or returning your calls or wanting you for different things. And it's because the field around you, right, is shifting in such a way that the energy that you're putting off is not compatible with them anymore. And so you are going to be moving in new directions that are going to feel like it's going to feel, I don't want to say coincidence, but it's going to feel like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? I've always wanted to be here, but I never felt like I would ever really get there. And now I'm here. What do I do? Right. And so I feel like this is what the 9 of water is saying. Like, it's time to dream a new dream. It's like, whatever the goal is that you've accomplished, or whatever resources showing up or opportunity is showing up, it's like, hold on to it, like grab onto it. It's your time. It's your time. That's what this portal is bringing you. It's time for the new beginning. It's time for the manifestation. It's time for you to dream the new dream. Go bigger or go home, right? That's what this energy feels like. Whoa. Okay. These literally just flew apart. So I'm going to put them back together. There we go. Let's see what else wants to come out. Woohoo. Okay. And it went up. The cards have been flying. This has been the flying. Oh my gosh, more air. more air. Inspiration, communication, adjustments. Yeah, Ace of Air, there it is, your new beginning. Inspiration, communication, adjustments. Yeah. So the inspiration and communication that's coming from your innate, from your higher self, from your Akashic records, from Archangel Metatron, from Archangel Sandalphon, from Archangel Hope. And it's through the inspiration and communication that you get to now make the adjustments. And you're carrying the sword of truth with you because you're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be embodying your truth. Your truth is now in your auric field. And it's going to compel the universe to bring you the resources and the people and the situations and all the things you're going to need for this new energy that you are now transmitting. The frequency, the new frequency that you're now transmitting after this 111 portal. I just looked up. I got to show you. I have these pictures over here on this wall that you can't see because the camera goes this way. Oh, it's stuck. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look at that. That's what I was looking at. Yeah, it's your intuition. Your intuition. I mean, that's what your ultra major chakra is doing. It's activating. It's bringing you the ability to now tune in to the higher frequencies, your higher self, your spirit team, speaking your truth, living authentically, going towards your goals, going towards your dreams, your desires. And anybody who's not about that, any situation that's not about that, they're not going. They're not going. This is your time. And I feel like he looks dejected in this card, right? He looks like, what am I doing? What's this all about, right? When you're starting something new and you're leaving things behind, or you're going towards a new dream or a goal that just feels pie in the sky, right? And nothing is pie in the sky with the universe. Nope, not with your spirit guides, not with your team. But I just feel like when we're starting a new path, it is a little trepidatious. It is a little it's very unknown. It's very unknown. So yes, you are going to feel like, what am I doing? Where am I going? How am I getting there? Who's going with me? Your spirit team. You're not alone. You're not alone. Yeah. Well, Karen, he looks lonely is what she said. And you're right, because we have to ascend alone. We have to take the step onto the new path alone. Once we do, once we're on the path, that's when our resources and our tribe and our people show up, right? So yes, this next 4 to 6 weeks, it may feel a little lonesome. Who's going with me? Who's going to be here for me? How does this all work? How does this all look, right? Call on Archangel Hope to help you dream the new dream. Know the direction you're going in. Make the new wish. Remember, you're reclaiming those parts of yourselves. And for some of you, reclaiming those parts of yourselves that maybe you didn't even know you were missing. I mean, that happened to me. I didn't even know how much resentment I was carrying that was keeping me from being able to love unconditionally, right? Sometimes we don't even know what we're missing because we lost it so long ago or before we even know we had it. And it can be a lonely journey as you are reclaiming those parts of yourself. It can be a lonely journey when you're stepping onto a new path, a new direction, a new relationship. It's exciting. It can be exciting. It can be, okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm excited to go. That is your direction. That is your direction. But yes, it can be lonely. It can feel isolating. And that's why the archangels are showing up to say, we've got you. Until you get to a place where the physical shows up, right? The physical people and the physical resources and the physical opportunities, like in the space before, just before that shows up, we are there. We are there. We've got you. And I feel like many of you are going to be going through this 111 portal going, what is this feeling? Why do I feel so afraid? Why do I feel so uncertain? Why do I feel like I'm on shaky ground, right? It's okay. Why do I feel like I'm in the void? Getting comfortable being alone or being physically alone, but in the company of your spirit team. For many of you, this 4 to 6 weeks, it will be important for you to rely on them, get into connection with them, learn them, right? Build that relationship, right? They're there for you. But sometimes we forget that we can build a relationship, right? Have a back and forth. Ask for signs. Ask for inspiration. Ask for dreams. Ask for communication. Build that relationship. It can be terrifying. Absolutely can be terrifying. It's an unknown space. It's the void. But it's through that you start to draw in those things that are for you. The right relationship, the right money, the right situation, the right group of people, the right passion, the right purpose. I thought I was going to be an English teacher. Got my degree, got my certification, taught English, middle school, high school, summer school, regular school. That was what I thought my life was going to be. And then I got dumped out, and here we are. And I'm teaching, but in a very different way or a different subject. What you've been through has been the foundation of who you are. And now we get to rise. And that's what this year is going to be. And this portal is beginning that. And it's exciting, but yes, it can feel lonely and a little trepidatious. Good morning, Gwen. But you've got your team. You've got your team. They're right there. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Hope, and any other archangel you're feeling. So, new beginning on so many different levels, so many different levels. But it's all about you getting into connection through your psychic senses, through your ultra major chakra, through your heart chakra, through your connection to the divine. And that's what this 111 portal is bringing you. So for the next 4 to 6 weeks, eat cleanly, get a little more exercise, get as much rest as you need, drink your water, take care of yourself. Journal your feelings, journal your experiences, journal your sensations. Because this is the beginning of this new step for you. And as always, I'm here to support you. Go to my website if you want more information on my services, right at the bottom of the homepage. And definitely check out the events if you're being called to get certified in integrated energy therapy, or you want more support on your journey. And that would be the 5D Awakening course starting in April. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, month. But we are in it, and it is beautiful, and you are supported. Sending you so much love and so many blessings.